everyone, welcome back to my channel, Tanya's TLC Beauty. Hope everyone has been doing fantastic wherever you are. Sorry it has been so long since my last upload. Things have just been absolutely crazy here the last few weeks at my house. As you can tell, I am in my new beauty room. I am so excited about it. I still have a ton to do in here. I have my beauty area somewhat organized as far as all my makeup products. As far as my crafting area, that is a whole nother story. But it has literally just been a crazy, crazy month of December for me. We had some family friends here with us for about 3 weeks, which was fine. It was, we always enjoy the house fuller with the holidays, but we did have some plumbing issues, and my room was downstairs and I have a half bath down there, and the plumbing decided to go all the way down into my bathroom, and it sounded like Niagara Falls coming up out of my toilet. So it just completely flooded my bathroom for 3 days. It was literally the most disgusting thing I ever had to deal with. My neighbor came over 2 nights in a row to help me clean it out. I had a migraine for literally a week and a half that it was just, I was in bed, I was nauseous, I was vomiting. It was the worst week and a half just ever. And then we had lost one of our cats, the second one that we acquired since moving to North Carolina. We lost him, I think it was on the 11th. I just kind of held him the whole Sunday before, and I put him in bed with me that night so I could feel if he was moving, just kind of keep an eye on him. And I woke up that morning and he had passed in my arms shortly before I woke up. So that was just kind of a rough couple days. He was kind of a special cat, and our other first cat that we got, he's still kind of mourning him and he's lost without him. So it's just been a really rough month, so to say, but it's been kind of hard to film, and I've been putting some ideas together, but I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things. So hopefully the next few days you'll be seeing a little bit more content from me, trying to get some videos out there for you guys. Sorry, I'm just more casual. It's just one of those months right now where I just want to kind of get content out for you guys and get it out there and let you know what is, the best and the worst for me with 2017. And hopefully 2018 is going to be such a better year for everybody, myself included. As you can see, I have, a lovely little friend there. But I just kind of did like a no makeup look. I just put my my primer on and some concealer, did my eyebrows and mascara. And a lot of times that's what I'll do just to run out and do some errands. And as long as I have that down, then I feel a little bit better, and I did a little bit of gloss. But today's video, we're going to jump into it instead of me rambling for 3 minutes into this introduction and not even telling you what the video is about, just about how crappy this month has been for me. But this video is going to be my holy grails of 2017, the drugstore edition. If I had to get rid of all of my makeup and just go to the drugstore and get one of every product, like foundation, of bronzer, of blush, these would be my holy grails that I would be set on if I had one of everything. And I wanted to share with you guys, and hopefully it will help you determining if you want to go to the drugstore and buy some of the products that I recommend. Hopefully my recommendations will help my viewers and subscribers and making your decisions with what you purchase. So for starters, with a primer, I've recently discovered some newer things with doing some different try-ons and of course trying different things. And something I've tried recently is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I really do like this. It has a pump, which I love, of course, but when you pump it out, it is a kind of like a clear consistency, and when you rub it in, it does go on clear. And I really like this. It's kind of I want to say like a silky consistency, and it does blend out very smooth. It doesn't leave it like, it is a little tacky. So if you blend it in your face and you let it set for a couple minutes, it does adhere the foundation very, very well. So when you do apply the foundation, I have found no matter what foundation I apply over this, I never have a problem with my foundation budging. It does set very well, whether it is a high-end or a drugstore foundation. Going on from there, I'm going to go with my drugstore eyeshadow primer, and that is the Ulta Beauty Nude Matte Eyeshadow Primer. I'm still working on my trial size, but this I have found it does blur out any of the veins that are in my eyes, and it really does lock in the eyeshadow so I don't have to worry about it smearing. And that is just the color of it. And it really does lock in my eyeshadow for all day wear. As you can see, it does kind of just do a neutral color, but it will eliminate any of the veins that I have the coloration on my eyelids. And I really appreciate that with a drugstore primer. Moving on from there, I'm gonna have to say my favorite drugstore foundation that I have tried so far is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I am in shade 102 Shell Beige. The only thing I really don't like about it is it doesn't have a pump, it's just a squeeze tube. So I usually do put a little bit on the back of my hand and get the Beauty Blender and then dot the Beauty Blender on my hand and I'll blend it onto my face. This has got such beautiful coverage, whether it's the summer, the fall, the spring. I really, really love this, and it's one of my highly, highly go-to foundations with the drugstore. Whether I'm just reaching for a foundation, I tend to go more for this drugstore foundation versus a high-end any time of the day. Going on from there, and I'm just going to go kind of randomly as to picking anything right now. When it comes to a drugstore palette, and I saw that they kind of redid this packaging, which I'm really glad that they put a couple transition colors, is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. I absolutely love this palette. You can do so many colors with it, and this definer shade down here is just stunning. It's kind of a duochrome color. Can you look at that? That is just one swatch. I absolutely love it. It's just, there's so many creations that you can do. Sorry, I have a nose itch. So many different creations that you can do with this palette. If you guys don't have it, I highly recommend that you go get it. And I've heard that the formulation in the new packaging is still the same. I know I said one from each category, but I had to do this one because I've even worn this particular one with that eyeshadow combination, and this is the NYX Glass Slipper. It is the Prismatic Shadows, and it's in the glass slipper. It is just stunning. I suggest doing a little bit of glitter glue underneath it. Can you look at that? It is just gorgeous. That's the glass slipper there. I did the glass slipper on the inner corner of my eye with the like darker black from the Comfort Zone palette one day, and I got so many compliments on that look. It was stunning. But I put the glitter glue underneath the NYX to just kind of hold it because of it being a prismatic color, and it really locked it in. So I suggest using a glitter glue for that. Moving on to blush. I have so many that I really do love, but when it comes down to it, I have to say my Physicians Formula Argan Wear in Natural. It is just such a natural, beautiful, everyday wearing blush that I can't get enough of it. It is easily buildable, but you just put a little bit on your blush brush and you put it on your cheek and it goes on so beautiful. So you can easily wear it in the summer months, or you can build it up in the winter months for a more rosy look on your cheeks. So I highly recommend this product. Moving on to bronzers. Not bronzers, to highlights. And this one, and I'm not sponsored at all by Physicians Formula. It just so happens that a lot of products I go to are by Physicians Formula. This product is just so stunningly beautiful. I'm trying to get a brush that will open it because this packaging is just so tiny, and to get a finger in there, is really, really hard, but it is breathtakingly beautiful. You have your choice of 3 highlighters. It is a little bit crumbly, but it is the Bronze Booster. So you have more of a bam in your face color with the white. This is kind of a more of a champagne color, and then this is more of a copper. And I usually stick to these 2 more. This one I'll use more mainly like in the inner corner, and this one I veer more towards my cheekbones. But they're all 3 just beautiful, beautiful colors. And this you can use kind of more like even on the transition of your eyes. And it does come with a nice brush in the back there and a mirror. But the only downfall is that's as far as it opens. But these are just 3 stunningly beautiful highlighters. It was very hard for me to pick one because I like some Wet n Wilds, but this one is beautiful. If you haven't had a chance, do go pick this up because it is stunning. When it comes to a lower eyeliner, I have to say my Revlon Color Stay eyeliner in black. It is just such a wonderful eyeliner to keep on the lower line all day, and I will put it on my waterline and then just set it with a rich black eyeshadow, usually from Urban Decay, just because it helps it stick a lot longer. But this one I have used for many, many years, so this one is definitely my ride or die. When it comes to eyebrows, you guys should know by now, if you've been watching my channel from the get-go, I have to go with my Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. This is such a beautiful, creamy, easy to use eyebrow pencil, and it was my first one that I ever used. So if you want just an easy everyday look with a brow pencil, highly recommend the Ulta brand. It does have the double-ended, and it twists up on this end, and it has the spoolie here. So it's probably about $10, I think, 10 or 11, but it is so easy to work with, and I really, really love it. When it comes to the upper lid for the I cannot talk today. Why is that? When it comes to the upper lid for the eyeliner, that's what it is. I had it in my hand. I just could not think of it. It like went right out of my head. That's how scatterbrained I've been this month. So now you know why I haven't been doing videos. But when it comes to the upper eyeliner, I have to go with the e.l.f. I think it's about $3. And this is just in charcoal. I can usually get by doing both eyelids with just taking it out like that and going on one lid and then going over on the other lid. That's how like pigmented it is. And it does dry down matte. So thank you, e.l.f. for doing that. But I don't get transfer either. I can put this on in the morning. It dries down fairly quickly. I do not get transfer where it transfers up onto the lid by the end of the day. So that is something in my book that I really, really look for, that it does not transfer. This one does not. So I highly recommend the e.l.f. liquid liner. When it comes to mascara, my everyday holy grail for a really, really great mascara has got to be the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This one thickens and volumizes my lashes so good that I've even had my mom ask me if I was wearing falsies, and no, I was not. So for something to do that to my lashes, hello L'Oreal, thank you so much. Where have you been all of my life since my cousin was plucking my eyelashes out, and she denied that a few months ago that she never did that, but I know she did. I remember that. But yes, if you have not tried this, where have you been? You need to go try it out. Walgreens, CVS, Target, Ulta, everybody and their sister has this. So yeah, go try this out. A few more products and we are done with my Holy Grail drugstore products of 2017. Another one, and this is by Physicians Formula. It's the Argan Wear Light Bronzer. It is just, I love it. It is like the right shade for me. I can go a little bit deeper in the winter months, but I absolutely love it. It's something with the Argan Wear. It doesn't smell, I mean, it smells like makeup, but it doesn't smell argany. Is that a word, argany? The Argan Formula. It doesn't smell like anything different. When you first get the Argan Wear, it has like a little bit of some gold fleck sheens on the top layer, but it does not apply that way to your face whatsoever. and it really deepens up my cheeks. It'll deepen up my forehead and give me that bronze sun-kissed from the skin glow that I want after I put on my foundation and set it. So I really do love this. And a lot of times Physicians Formula, yeah, it can be up there in price for drugstore, but CVS a lot of times is buy one, get one 50% off, and then you can get the extra care bucks. A lot of times Ulta even has buy one, get one 50% off, and then you get the Ulta points. So you just have to watch for when it's on sale. My final, and I promise, my final Physicians Formula product is the Youthful Youth Boosting Powder Translucent Illuminating Finish. And this one I use as my setting powder after I do my foundation and my concealer. And it's even gotten to where, you know, you can't even see the letters anymore. That's how much I've been wearing it. So this is just kind of my setting powder that I use. It's just, it is so nice and beautiful that it goes on my skin. I can't say enough about it. There's no words, actually. I absolutely love this. I haven't had any other drugstore ones that I've worn enough that I like on top of this Physicians Formula. So if you're looking for a good, like, compact one that you can take with you, and all of these do come like with a little mirror here, and then they have a little brush in here, which is really nice. But this is just beautiful, and you can even take it on the go to kind of dab for your little T-zones when you get nice and oily during the day. For my concealer, I have to go with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I am in light. I absolutely love it, and what I love about it is when you're getting lower, it kind of goes down to where you can see, okay, you know, now you're getting down here, you need to go and stock up a little bit more. I'm not too fond of the applicator to actually blend it. I will use it, of course, you know, to put it on, but then I use my beauty blender or my fingers to just kind of get that to blend in. So this one, I have to say, is up there with a lot of the high-end concealers, but this one is my ride or die for 2017. Didn't think I was gonna like it that much, but I really, really do. When it comes to lipsticks, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the actual tube lipsticks or liquid lipsticks or what I was gonna like for this year, and this one kind of shocked me because I found it towards the end of the year, and I actually found it up in Pennsylvania. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and the one I pulled is in Lover number 15. I could not wear this one enough, but any of the colors in this, the formula is just off the chart. I have to get like oil or something to use to take this off. If I put it on in the morning, no joke, it is there the next morning if I don't take it off at night, because it is that powerful of a lipstick. I will go in and I'll make, like, you know, the little kissy face, and when I'm applying it, to make sure that it dries down, and then I go in and put another layer on just to get the nice good coat and the nice coloration of it. I currently have 6 in my color or in my collection because it's just such a good formula. There's one color that I just really am not that fond of. I might wear it for pictures, just like, you know, Instagram pictures or things like that, but it's just not that great of a color. But the formula is just so good, and I love this. So hopefully I can kind of get my hands on the whole collection. Maybelline, if you're watching, I would not mind you sending it to me. I don't know how that would work, but I would love that. It's beautiful. It doesn't feel like you have anything on. It dries down matte. It is transfer proof. You can be kissing all up on your man or your girl, and it's not gonna go on them. You can be taking a drink of your tea or your soda, and it's not gonna get on there. I love it. It's just, wow. If you put it on at 9 in the morning, it's gonna be looking that way at 9 at night, and I love it. I have not found a lipstick in so many years like that, and I can't say enough about it. And finally, for a drugstore setting spray, I love my e.l.f. setting spray. I did a full face tutorial and first, I don't know if it was mainly a tutorial, but like a first impressions on e.l.f., everything e.l.f. And I really am impressed by this brand. And this was like $3, maybe two because it's 2 ounces. But I love this setting spray and I can't say enough about it. I use it on the daily, so if you're on a budget, go get the e.l.f. setting spray. Works just as good as some of the other ones I use, which I don't really use a lot of high end yet. But like I use the Mario Badesio cooling spray just to kind of like calm everything on my face. But I love that e.l.f. setting spray. So that is it for my drugstore. Oh, I have one more. I'm sorry. I have the L'Oreal sponge. It's really dirty, don't judge. But my L'Oreal Beauty Blender, love it. If you haven't used the L'Oreal ones, and I have this one too, the green one. So if you haven't used the L'Oreal ones, go try them because they're ones that I use pretty much every day. But that does it for my Holy Grail Ride or Die drugstore products of 2017. Where has this year gone? I've enjoyed this year so far with being on YouTube and I've learned a lot. Hopefully next year will be a lot better for all of us. Let me know in the comment section below some of your Holy Grail Ride or Die drugstore products of 2017. I'd really like to know, and maybe I could even try and incorporate some of those if I haven't tried it. So until next time, which I'm going to be uploading every day for the next few days to try and get some more products out to you guys and let you know, just because I have been slacking and I do apologize. That is my fault. But until tomorrow, New Year's Eve, I hope everybody has a great day or evening wherever you may be when you watch this. Thank you so much for watching Tanya's TLC Beauty and have a great one. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you guys.